What's going on, guys? It's your boy Daily Reacts, Daily Reacts here. I keep forgetting that this is my intro for my production channel that I'm doing this video for. So, many of you guys did not know, I basically had you guys pick which ranking do you guys want me to do, which is video game adaptations, which was either Telltale, Naughty Dog, or believe it or not, movie adaptations. And Naughty Dog swooped every single one of them out of the water. And you guys know I love Naughty Dog. I think the company makes really good video games with The Last of Us, the Uncharted series. So we're about to see Ratchet & Clank. I did play a little bit of growing up, but I'm very excited to see what they have ranked. I'm not excited to eat. I'm a little bit nervous because the last two kind of ticked me off, especially Phineas and Ferb at number 12. Seriously, and if you guys could tell why I look like this, I just got back from Orlando yesterday, so I'm a little exhausted, but I'm still up and down to do this freaking video for you guys. My Disney vlog is out, so it will be on my gaming channel. It will be premiering at 7. Probably by the time of this video is out, it will be already out. So let's get into it. Number 20 is Math Jam. I'm gonna be honest, I never played Math Jam. I heard about it. I've seen gameplays of it. What the frick? I've seen gameplays of it, and I used to, even before YouTube, I used to watch gameplays a lot on certain kind of games, especially Naughty Dog productions or Telltale, you know. But this game, on the other hand, I've seen only like a couple of gameplays on, and I really never really truly got into it, so it kind of deserves to be in the number 20. But yeah, let's see what's next. Number 19 is Sky Crazing. Never seen it, and it looks very old, so I really can't say anything about this game. But I can see that people probably cared for it more and more, cared for it less and less as it got older. But yeah, let's get into it. Is Sea of the Thieves. This was made by Naughty Dog? Okay, there's a lot of these I don't really recognize. Again, never played. Don't know if I'll ever see any gameplay on it. Yeah. So number 17 is Way of the Warrior, which I think it's like a Mortal Kombat kind of thing. And again, I've never played this. I've seen gameplays of it, and it should be lower. But on the other hand, I didn't know Naughty Dog made this, so there's a lot of things I don't know that Naughty Dog has made, but oh well. Number 16 is Dream Zone. This is an old one, isn't it? I never played it. I've never played this. So we're gonna move on, because I'm pretty sure if I do think I played this, no, there's no gameplays of it on YouTube. Power of the Ring at number 15. Is this a Lord of the Rings game? Because I've never played it. Never have. Alright, moving on. Number 14, Jack's combat racing. I've seen gameplays of this. I would put it lower though, because combat into racing is not really a good thing. That Fast and Furious game we had on PlayStation 3 was even worse than this. I will say this game was not kind of bad to a point where I want to completely give up on playing, like completely not want to look at it. But I will say it is not as good. It's not good. So yeah, I don't know for it to be number 14. Okay, no. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception should not be at number 16. This game is overhated. This game is overhated, just like The Last of Us Part 2. This is overhated because I had a great time with Drake's Fortune. Do I think it holds up than the first time I played it? No. But I will say this is actually my second favorite Uncharted game out of the franchise. Uncharted 4 will always be Uncharted 4 is my number one favorite video game of all time. This one was my second favorite Uncharted game. It still is. Like, it originally was my first, but then when I played Uncharted 4, it was like, oh god, yeah, this is actually really good. This is actually really cool. You know, Uncharted Drake's Deception was a different take on the Uncharted franchise. It didn't just focus on Nathan Drake. It focused on Sully a little bit too. It shows us the history how Sully and Nate first met, even before the movie came out. Like, it showed us how they first met, how they first became partners, you know, and the father figure came from. And you know, at the end of the game, when Nate and Elena finally got engaged, Sully talked him into it. Sully talked to him into it. Like, hey, I understand that you want to live this life, but there's only one person that stuck with you throughout your entire time of these adventures, and it was Elena Fisher. And he goes in, gets engaged with her. Sully was the one who told him to move into it. You know, so Uncharted 3 at number 13 shouldn't. It's lousy. What the frick? But yeah, I honestly had a great time with Uncharted 3. I do think, though, it could be remastered again for the PS5 genre. But other than that, yeah, this should not be low. Crash Bandicoot. At number 12? No. Look, I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot. Again, I had, I think the trilogy on PlayStation 2. I would play that game a lot, but as an adult now, especially when it was in Uncharted 4, I was like, yeah, no, you know, but I think it should be lower. It's certainly not better than Uncharted 3, you know, but yeah. Jak 2 at number 11? Jak 2. I've seen gameplays of it. I played a little bit of it growing when I was a kid, and I was bored out of my mind. Why is this higher than Uncharted 3? No, lower. This should be lower. This is not one of Naughty Dog's best works. All those other games deserve to be low as well. Those old, stunning games. No offense. Naughty Dog's peak was during Uncharted and The Last of Us, so yeah. Crash Bandicoot rocked at number 10. And I am going to get so much hate for this because I don't think it should be higher than Uncharted 3. Another one I think is one of Naughty Dog's weakest adductions. I guess probably because if it wasn't for Uncharted and The Last of Us, we would not have the video games that we have nowadays. Crash Bandicoot was so different to everyone else. I might have played it when I was younger, yes, but it still doesn't beat the story-based games that we have on this list. So I wouldn't say Crash Bandicoot would be good for number 10. And this is the racing one, right? And I played it, and it was terrible. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Seriously? Higher. Higher. If it wasn't for this game, because let me just reprise you guys real quick. The games that Naughty Dog has created before Uncharted were not either selling well, not doing so well, and people probably praised them, yes, but this was like Naughty Dog's first introduction to tell a story of an adventurer inspired from Indiana Jones. An adventurer, a fighter, a thief, you know, and he's an archaeologist, just like Indiana Jones. And this game, I believe, won a lot of rewards. So why is this, hang on, why is this number 9? This should be higher. Uncharted Drake's Fortune is what started all what we have nowadays. Are you kidding me? No. Get that out the front door. Jak 3. Higher than Uncharted Drake's Fortune. No. Absolutely not. Abso-freaking-lutely not. I've also seen gameplays of this, and in my honest opinion, this is an unpopular opinion. I think it sucks. I do not agree that this is better than Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. No. Absolutely not. Crash Bandicoot Racing at number 7. I wouldn't be mad at this placement if Uncharted Drake's Fortune was at number 9. I would not be mad at this if it wasn't on that particularly, because Uncharted Drake's Fortune is 100 times better than Crash Bandicoot. I'm sorry. But Crash Bandicoot Racing, I grew up playing it as a kid. I think it's better than the other Crash Bandicoot games. How many did Naughty Dog make? Doesn't matter. But oh my god, man. Uncharted Drake's Fortune at number 9 is still triggering me. Yeah, still should be not as high. No! No, no. No. You started off on a great start, but when you're putting the Uncharted series so low on the list, this is ridiculous. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, is one of Naughty Dog's best games. Why is it number 6? Why? This is one of their best games ever. It's my number 1 favorite video game of all time. Why is this low? I need to read to see why this is low. Hang on. Naughty Dog didn't rest with their laurels in the fourth installment in the Uncharted series. And it's all power on the PS4. It really brings the fortunate. Okay. So why is it low then? Are you gonna explain that to me? Aside from the technology advantage, we all love Nathan Drake is back. He's funnier than ever. Okay, so what's like? Why is it low then? What's your biggest problem with the game? That's what I want to read. That's what I want to know. You don't just put one of the most iconic, one of their best games out there. How much do you want to bet this game won a lot of rewards? And I bet you it did. The first time I played it, absolutely stunning. And then I did a replay series of this game on my gaming channel. I played it twice on my gaming channel. The first time, which was 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, playing this. And then I recently did a replay series of this a year ago. Even asked my friend TV Bean. I was having so much fun the second time. I even cried at the end when Nate had a daughter. This game is more, it's better than all the other games you're probably going to put in front of this. Uncharted 2 is not better than this. Uncharted Lost Legacy is not better than this. The Last of Us is my second favorite video game, but it's not better than Uncharted 4. The Thieves in. What is wrong with you mentally? Come on, man. This is one of Naughty Dog's best games out there. Yes, it was their final entry to see Nathan Drake out there being the adventurer that he is nowadays. But this game was what changed my life the most. 5 is Jack and Daxter, the Pressoria Legacy. What? How is this better than Uncharted 4? I'm just asking how. I've seen gameplays of it. It should be lower. I'm not even gonna throw a bunch out of this, but yeah. Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back. No. I don't think so. No. Certainly not better than Uncharted 4. Certainly not better than all the other games. Uncharted 3, all the others. Certainly not better. Alright, moving on. No! Absolutely not. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, is one of the weakest Uncharted games out there. This should be lower. Look, I understand that this is people's favorite Uncharted game, favorite entry to Nathan Drake's story. Me, on the other hand, I did not care for this game. I understand where the love and the lore was from. I played it. I had a great time with it. But there were so many times I did not like this story. So many times. Yes, Drake's Deception was still the same story where Nate and Elena break up. And they didn't end up together at the end of the... I mean, they end up together in this game at the end. But they break up in that, mostly because Nate pushes Elena away. This time, it was more difficult. And it's just... And the villain of this game is one of the weakest video game villains I have ever played. The only reason why the villain is out here to get what we need is so he can be immortal. And the only way you could beat him, believe it or not, was those blue ball things that they're hanging on the tree and you have to shoot those. I hated this. I hated the way that they had the story. I did not like the way how Nathan Drake was shot by the girl that he was going out with, or the dude that he worked with, and how she betrayed him so many times. Elena betrays him so many times. I absolutely did not like Elena at first, but then when I watched the Uncharted movie, I understood her a little bit more as a character. How is it that a movie is better at explaining Elena? Not Elena. Nadine, no, frick, what was her name? Chloe. How is it that the movie explained Chloe a lot more better than the freaking video game? Are you serious? And another thing that just kind of sucks about it too is that, like, you fight all these guys and then like all these snow monsters and they get right back up. You did not injure any of them. I disagree with this statement. I really do. Alright. Last was part 1 as number 2. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that it's higher. The Last of Us. Mia, you should be happy too. Angel Alex. Yeah, I put it in number 2. I would not be mad at this placement. But Last was part 1.
Hello, post-production Daily Reacts here. I do want to say, though, too, to add into this statement, I think it deserves to be in the number 2 spot more and more than I think about it. I like that the story develops from Joel losing his daughter Sarah to all of a sudden he falls and cares for this little girl named Ellie that he smuggles to the Fireflies, and what will lead to Last of Us Part 2. But other than that, yeah, I like this placement so much.
2 at number 1. Now, that's a big take. That's a really big take. Now, I don't hate Last of Us Part 2. I don't. I do think it should be in the high teens. Or in the top 5. Because Last of Us Part 2 took a risk. It took a big freaking risk. Right? What do I mean by that? Well, they took the big risk by killing the beloved Joel. They took a big risk killing Joel, taking him out of the game, and it's been mostly focusing on Ellie and Abby. What do I mean by that? In half of the game, you play as Ellie, and in the middle of the game, to the theater where you have to fight Abby, you play as Abby. And then at the end, you play as mixture, Ellie, Abby. And then Ellie again, one last time as Ellie. And then you see like these flashbacks too of Joel. Especially the one that still gets me to this day, that makes me cry, which was this scene particularly. Play that clip.
Hey.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
Look, I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. see you around.
Yep.
Now, that part of the game always gets me. It's where Ellie finally forgives Joel for everything he's done, because he's been lying to her throughout her entire childhood, saying, well, the Fireflies didn't really have a cure, this and that. And the fact that Ellie forgave him the night before his death is still one of the best writing. But I would not put this at number 1. I'm sorry. I love The Last of Us Part 2. I can't wait to do a replay series of it. I can't wait for season 2 of HBO and see how they're going to handle this, because, to be honest, I've got a little nervous. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I absolutely don't hate this statement, and I agree 100%. I would put this at number 3, though, not at number 1. Now, if you guys want me to rank the Naughty Dog games I've played, I'm surprised I haven't seen Uncharted Lost Legacy on here. I'm surprised. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction to rankings. Again, this will be my last one for a while, but if you guys want another one in the future, make sure you go on my Discord server and send me the list. Movies, TV shows, video games, characters, video game characters, you name it. Alright? As always, smack the like button, push the red button, which is subscribe, turn on your notifications to be notified every video that I make. Go on the link in the description to my gaming channel, my Discord server, my Instagram, and my TikTok, and Mojo Entertainment. As always, I'm Taylor Reacts. Take care, you guys.